Welcome back to the NetRush Report, your home for the most emotional, dramatic, and inspiring tennis stories on the planet. If you love deep dives into the rivalries, resilience, and reality behind tennis's biggest names, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a single update from us. Because today, we're diving deep into the worrying hospital update from Emma Raducanu, the brutal heat that forced her out of the Wuhan Open, and what this means for her next tournament, the Ningbo Open, and her 2025 season overall. It started as just another match in the blazing Wuhan heat, Emma Raducanu versus American En Li. But within minutes, something felt off. Observers noticed her movements were sluggish, her body language uneasy, and her face red from exhaustion. The temperature on court? Close to 38 degrees Celsius, with suffocating humidity. Raducanu lost the first set 6-1. Then, as the second set began, things went from bad to worse. Down 4-1, she suddenly stopped. She bent over, holding her knees, clearly struggling to breathe. The umpire called for medical assistance. A medic arrived, checked her blood pressure and temperature. Fans watching in the stands held their breath. And then, it happened. Emma decided to retire from the match. A rare sight, especially for someone known for her fighting spirit. But what was even more alarming? She didn't speak to the media afterward. No interviews, no statements, just silence. Her team gave no official update. And for days, fans were left wondering, what really happened to Emma Raducanu in Wuhan? For days later, Emma finally broke her silence. On her Threads account, she posted a simple photo, her sitting in a hospital bed, hooked up to medical monitoring, smiling faintly. The caption read, "Last day at the doctor's in Wuhan. Feeling better now? Shame I couldn't continue there, but thank you for the messages. Red heart fired up." The tennis world immediately reacted with concern and support. The image made it clear, this wasn't just a case of heat exhaustion. Emma had been under medical supervision for several days. This raised major questions, not just about her health, but about whether she'd be fit enough to play in the Ningbo Open, a tournament she's been eager to compete in for 2 years. To understand Emma's situation, you have to know what conditions were like at the Wuhan Open. Players described the weather as unplayable. Bianca Andreescu joked online, "Wuhan weather really said, go play tennis in a sauna." But there was truth behind the humor. Latvian star Jelena Ostapenko didn't find it funny. She was forced to retire from her own match, writing afterward, "It was a tough day. I suffered a heat stroke today." Multiple players complained about fatigue, blurred vision, and severe dehydration. The conditions were pushing athletes to their physical limits. So for Emma Raducanu, who's been gradually rebuilding her body after surgeries and setbacks, Wuhan may have been the perfect storm of danger: extreme heat, physical strain, and a comeback body still adjusting to the WTA grind. The Wuhan Open was supposed to be a stepping stone in Emma's Asian swing. After a promising US Open campaign and some encouraging form in Tokyo, expectations were high. But after that match ended in retirement and the hospital stay followed, plans quickly began to unravel. Her next scheduled tournament? The Ningbo Open, a WTA 500 event that would mark her debut there. She even received a wild card to compete, a strong gesture of confidence from organizers. But now, after the hospital update, fans and journalists alike are wondering, will Emma even make it to the court? The Ningbo Open is not just another tournament for Emma. It represents unfinished business. She was supposed to play there in 2024, but a foot injury sustained at the Korea Open forced her to withdraw. That same injury made her miss several tournaments during the Asia swing. This year was meant to be different. Her redemption run across Asia. The British #1, now sitting at world number 30 and climbing to number 29 in the live rankings, wanted to end 2025 on a high, solidifying her top 30 spot heading into the 2026 season. But once again, health concerns are standing in the way. Her team has not confirmed whether she'll withdraw, but her post makes it clear she's still in recovery mode. And with only days left before Ningbo begins, time is running out. The Ningbo Open itself has already faced major withdrawals. World number 4 Amanda Anisimova, who was set to be the top seed, pulled out due to a calf injury. Defending champion Daria Kasatkina announced she's ending her 2025 season early, citing exhaustion. That means Raducanu's participation isn't just about her comeback. It's about saving a tournament desperately in need of star power. If she withdraws, it could be another blow to the event's visibility and attendance. Organizers, sponsors, and fans are hoping she'll make it. But at the same time, everyone knows, health comes first. Beyond the physical toll, there's an emotional side to this story. Emma Raducanu has lived through one of the most intense early career journeys in recent tennis history. Since her 2021 US Open triumph, every step has been under scrutiny, every match, every injury, every photo online. She's faced surgeries, coaching changes, burnout rumors, and endless media speculation. And yet, she's still standing, still smiling, still fighting. But this latest hospital update shows something bigger. Even the toughest athletes have limits. No matter how talented or determined, the body sometimes forces a pause. And for Emma, this pause could be a chance to reset before the final stretch of 2025. Fans around the world flooded her threads post with support. Get well soon, Emma. Your health comes first, Red Heart. We're proud of you no matter what. Take your time. Can't wait to see you back at Ningbo, stronger than ever. The outpouring of positivity has been massive, showing just how deeply people connect with Raducanu's journey. She's no longer just a one-time Grand Slam champion. She's become a symbol of resilience, a young woman learning to balance fame, expectation, and personal health under a microscope. Even if she skips Ningbo, Emma's season isn't necessarily over. She's also scheduled to compete at the Pan-Pacific Open and the Hong Kong Tennis Open before wrapping up 2025. Both events could serve as chances for redemption if her body allows. But with the Wuhan episode fresh in everyone's mind, no one wants to see her risk a relapse. Raducanu's team will likely take a cautious approach, focusing on full recovery before she returns to competition. Because right now, the priority isn't rankings or titles. It's ensuring that Emma doesn't push herself into another medical emergency. This incident also reignites a larger conversation. Should the WTA adjust match scheduling during extreme weather conditions? The Wuhan Open has drawn criticism from players across the board for scheduling matches at peak afternoon hours under unbearable heat. Many argue that tournaments should implement heat suspension rules more consistently or shift matches to the evening when possible. After all, when players like Raducanu, Andreescu, and Ostapenko are all suffering from heat-related illnesses in the same week, it's not a coincidence. It's a pattern. The WTA has made progress in recent years with heat policies, but this event shows there's still work to be done. As of now, Emma Raducanu's name remains on the Ningbo Open entry list. But after her hospital stay, her fans, and even the tournament itself, are holding their breath. Will she recover in time to make her long-awaited debut? Or will Ningbo be another heartbreak in her comeback chapter? Whatever happens next, one thing's certain. Emma Raducanu has already proven her strength, not just through her wins, but through her will to keep rising, no matter how many times the game knocks her down. So what do you think? Should Emma play the Ningbo Open if she feels only partially ready? Or should she sit this one out to protect her health long-term? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing your take. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Emma Raducanu's latest update, make sure to subscribe to the NetRush Report for more exclusive tennis stories, emotional moments, and behind-the-scenes insights from the WTA and ATP Tour. Until next time, stay passionate, stay inspired, and keep your eyes on the court. This is the NetRush Report, signing off. Tennis.